For well over a decade, Boogie 298 was beloved. He was called the Mr. Rogers of YouTube. He was the most liked YouTuber on YouTube. In recent years, that has drastically changed. Now he went from the most liked person on YouTube to the least liked person on YouTube. How is this possible? How can somebody achieve this? Well, it's simple. He's a piece of shit. That's not the only thing. I mean, you could be a piece of shit and still be likable, but he isn't. The reason why he isn't is because he's a piece of shit filled with excuses. He has an excuse for everything. Literally everything. Nothing is ever his fault. He's the victim, in fact. That's how it's always been. And that's the most infuriating part. It's because he won't take accountability. Instead of changing and doing what he needs to get done, he instead makes excuses and continues to do and be a piece of shit. Listen to his reasoning why he can't get a job.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
I am disabled, recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed, so there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and I'm also a pedophile. Should mention I'm also a felon.
And you're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't, and you won't.
And that's what this video is about. It's going to show you how many excuses this motherfucker has. Here is him listing off his disabilities, or AKA excuses, as if each and every one of these is a trophy.
It's everything that's wrong with Boogie. Low testosterone, testicular hypogonadism, sleep apnea, swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow, seborrheic eczema, chronic back pain, protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks.
That is everything keeping me alive. We have losartan, tramadol, bupropion, sertraline. Did I deal with back pain? I deal with nightmares. I'm always tired. I don't know the last time I did sleep. Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
High blood pressure, history of gastric bypass, intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency, because like most gamers, I hate the sun, morbid obesity, major depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes mellitus, blood pooling in veins, varicose veins of the legs with complications, degeneration of lumbar or lumbosacral intervertebral disc. That means my back don't work so good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
Boogie 2988 had $200,000 in his savings account. Now, instead of paying off his mortgage, which he owed around $200,000 for, instead of paying off his mortgage so he didn't owe a mortgage anymore and he would be set for life, instead he gambled it all on crypto. He basically gambled his house on crypto.
Here's what I don't understand. You have $750,000 and you just decide to put all of it into crypto when that money could have went into
No, I did not have $750,000. I had $250,000.
That's what literally the documentary that you were
I
on
understand.
said.
That's the most I had was $700,000. When I initially invested in crypto, I had $250,000.
So why did you let him write you lost $600,000 in crypto?
Because that's about how much I lost. My max amount was about $700,000. So I went to bed and it lost 60% value overnight. I woke up the next morning and I sold what I had, but that didn't really matter because I lost. I went from about $700,000 back down to about $200,000.
The math that you just told me makes it sound like you put in a value of money into cryptocurrency, it raised, and then you lost, but you cashed out roughly around the same value you put in. So it doesn't really sound like you lost $600,000 in crypto then.
Once again, this entire gambling thing is a fallacy. He ended up with the same amount of money, maybe a little bit less than he started with. There was something else that made Boogie broke. And
So to be clear, the documentary said he lost $700,000, but that's not true. By his own admission, he had $200,000 and he ended up with $200,000. He ended up pulling it all out because he could have made $700,000 and didn't. So he pulled out his money before he lost a single cent. And what did he spend that money on? Well, I think the documentary covers what that $200,000 was spent on. Read it and weep. That's right. He spent his entire life savings on hookers instead of paying off his house. And then he begged his audience for money and then blamed it on Bitcoin as the reason why he was in that predicament. No self-realization. No, just excuses. Playing the victim. This one guy contacted Boogie298 and offered him $10,000 to scam his audience out of millions. So Boogie, of course, did this really fast. As soon as he could, he made a YouTube video dedicated to scamming his fans out of millions, telling them to invest in a pump and dump cryptocurrency that lost them millions. Again, I cannot stress this enough. He scammed his fans out of millions of dollars, and then he made excuses for doing it. Of course he did. In fact, he didn't just make excuses, he was the victim in all this.
Point in all this.
I'm just saying, why be a victim? Just be honest about it.
Why be a victim? Boogie, why be a victim?
Put the glove on. Be a victor.
Boogie, why be a victim?
Tell the camera you wanted.
Why be a victim?
Stupidity.
No, just tell the camera you wanted money and you didn't care about your audience. That's it. That's fine.
No, I wanted money and I also wanted people to not to fucking attack me, so I played the victim like a dipshit, knowing it never works, because I'm a fucking covert narcissist piece of shit. You want to hear what it is? I reverted to my covert narcissism ways. I tried not to. I did a Caleb Hammer interview today, and I told everybody to go fuck themselves because it was funny, and I'll tell this man here right here, go fuck yourself, it was funny. Nobody with a brain bought that point. Nobody with a brain bought that
I literally was like, yo, don't be a victim, proceeds to be a victim for the next 90 seconds.
The reason I did this is I don't want to lose my house. I want to pay my doctor to fucking fix me.
Well, it's been 2 days since we launched the Fatty Coin, and a lot of things have happened, and I want to talk to you about it.
I want to remind you, I lost my life savings to the crypto market. You're holding some of my money. I would like some of it back, so let's talk.
You didn't lose money on crypto. You lost your money on hookers. Get it straight. Stop lying. Stop making excuses. Stop playing the victim. Stop being a piece of fucking shit. An irredeemable piece of shit.
I'll be honest, before I did this crypto thing, I thought one last time I'd ask the internet and my community for help, but I still have PTSD from the last time I asked for help fighting this cancer shit.
The type of cancer he has is by far, not even close to the most serious type. He has a type of cancer that takes decades to kill you from what people are saying. And so if that's true, the obesity that he has will kill him far before the cancer ever will. So even bringing up cancer is kind of stupid and pointless. It's just another excuse.
I even have people like Penguin Zero, the nicest people on the platform, calling me a piece of shit for asking my audience for help. So fuck it, I'm never doing that again. So that's where the crypto bros are going to come in. I'm asking you specifically for help.
Bro, I'm never asking for help again. Oh, by the way, can I have some help? Literally just what happened right there. So as you saw, he told Mudahar that he was just joking when he told them that to buy the coin. It was just a big elaborate joke. But here's the thing. He wasn't. He was trying to convince his audience to buy the coin. Here's proof of that.
millionaire holding a giant bag, let's really piss off CoffeeZilla. Right now, the entire YouTube community has its eyes on our tiny little stupid meme coin. For some fucking reason, I think we should use that. They got mad when we had a 30K market cap. Imagine how pissed off they're going to be if you guys decide to get it to $1 million. In fact, we looked up some of the wallets that were trading this stuff, and there's no reason you guys, just the ones who traded it on day one, couldn't get it to a $10 million market cap. CoffeeZilla would have a seizure. Mudahar would be so mad, he would come over here and shoot me with cancer.
It's not that he's just a piece of shit. It's that he won't take accountability for it. He won't take it on the chin and just be like, yeah, I fucked up. I'm a piece of shit. And I actually am truthfully sorry. Because he is not sorry. So he makes excuses. And that's how you know he's not sorry. It's because these excuses. He has narcissism personality disorder. That's why he's such an asshole. Oh, wait. He was also raped and molested. And he's autistic. And has cancer. And has bad knees. And is morbidly obese. And it's like, no, bitch. The writing's on the wall. The reason why you treat people like this and you're such an asshole is because you don't give a shit about anybody else but yourself. You are a selfish piece of shit. It's not just because you're narcissistic. It goes beyond that. You're also pathetic. And more so than that, you're manipulative. That's probably your worst trait of all, is the fact that you manipulate people into thinking that you're a nice guy beneath it all. No, dude, you're not a shiny diamond masquerading as a turd. You act like you just pretend to be dog shit for fame and money.
There are 90 documentaries on the internet of how much of a loser you are.
Oh, yeah, you might be a dumbass. Okay, but let me talk you through a little something, okay? Okay, yeah, I lost my mind in 2018, 2019, did some fucked up shit. But then Keemstar clued me in on something. My bubble had burst, my YouTube bubble had burst, and if I wanted to stay relevant, I was going to have to turn heel. You remember we had this conversation, Keemstar?
Yeah.
I was going to have to turn heel just like wrestling. If I want to be relevant, I'm going to have to learn to be hated. So I have done a bunch of shit, most of it fake, for the purposes, and you're one of the dumb motherfuckers that believes it.
I'm superior to Boogie because of the fake that I believe because I fucking stupid.
Don't be that fucking guy.
You shooting a gun in the school zone, was that fake? What about when you spent your entire life savings on hookers? Was that fake? What about when you said you got swatted and that it turned out to be a lie by the police reports? Was that fake? What about you scamming people? Was that fake? Is everything fake, Boogie? Shut the fuck up. It's the fact you don't take accountability for any of the piece of shit actions you make. There has only been one time you have actually apologized without making excuses. And that was when Keemstar had a podcast, the Low-Cal thing, and you gave the story away to Review Tech USA about your documentary instead of giving it to your own podcast. And that pissed Keemstar off, and Keemstar made you get on your hands and knees, and you begged for forgiveness, and you made no excuses. That's what you need to do every time you fuck up, but you don't, because you have no accountability. The only time you are accountable is when the internet makes you accountable, and then you still make excuses, and you just can't help yourself. But there has been one time when you didn't do that. And you need to do that every time. If you learn anything from this video, it's you need to do that shit more often. Get on your hands and knees. Show some humility. I fucked up, and I'm sorry. That's what you need to do. And for the love of fucking Christ, don't give an excuse. Zero excuse. Say, I have no excuses for what I done.
I need you to fuck off. Like, seriously, fuck off. I need you to get on your fucking hands and knees, have your girlfriend fucking film you and say, I'm sorry, Keemstar. I'm sorry, Jordy. I'm sorry, fucking Tommy C, Nicholas Diorio, Muta, fucking Tom, everybody that's even fucking cared about the Law Call podcast. I'm such a selfish attention fucking retard that I want attention. I want to be in conversation so bad that I gave an entire the entire storyline of what's been happening on episode 1 to fucking Review Tech USA, because I'm so thirsty to just to talk to someone. I'm that big of a fucking loser. Make that video, you piece of shit.
I'm sorry, Tommy C. I'm sorry, Daddy Keemstar. I'm sorry, Nicholas Di Fiorio. I don't know how to pronounce him. I'm sorry, Jordy. I'm fucking sorry. It was fucking stupid of me to go on Rich's fucking show and give away the fucking storyline. I'm a fucking attention hog piece of shit. It was fucking stupid. I should have left the moment Muda came on. I'm fucking stupid. And I'm fucking sorry. I understand your decision. I'll hand over any passwords you need, wherever you want. Sorry.